Hey everyone, welcome back to Crow Island. Thanks for being here. This is the 22nd of winter. We have a couple more days until we finish the end of our first year, and what that's going to tell is probably a lot of stuff. I'm probably going to take some time off, but until we get there, we're just going to keep playing. I apologize for the voices in the background, but it can't really be helped because it's the time of day when showers are being taken and all that fun stuff with the kids. But anyway, glad you're here. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Don't know how much it means to me. I'm gonna try to not. We're just at the end of the first season, and there's not a whole lot going on. We're having to make this all these osmium, all this osmium, whatever it is, to take into the underwater realm to give to the princess so she can get her land leg so she can come up here and play Little Mermaid, I guess. Walk around on the land, that whole thing. And we're just trying to, I've never experienced that, so I've never actually, I've just played the land game for over a year, gotten most of the Sessagens done, but I can do all the fishing and all that stuff, but the underwater stuff is new to me, and the Savannah stuff, if we get there, that's going to be new to me. And so getting as much of this accomplished in the first year is a rather big deal, as you can imagine. And looking forward to what happens in the second year in spring. But like I said, I'm going to take some time off just to reflect, maybe do some, maybe to update the thumbnails and be like, hey, this is when I did this. 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 Instead of the, day whatever of winter, day number whatever of, everything that we got going on now. I want to be like, probably want to go back and watch through and be like, oh, I did this day and this day, and maybe even learn from my mistakes and be like, what was I thinking there? That's where I'm going, but we have to get there first, and we have to get through the first year before we can progress with any of that. And but we're not, like I said, we're not there yet. We just gotta keep going, keep fighting. The problem is, like I said before, it's winter and there's not a lot going on. So when we're trying to do stuff, it can be, the stuff is not. It's just not. You want it to be a little bit more organic, but it's like I'm not going to force stuff. It's like there's not, if we can't progress relationships, or I don't feel like progressing relationships, then I'm not going to force progression on the relationship. If I hang out with somebody and it doesn't give me a heart, and I can only do that twice, I can only do that for so many times a week, well, then that's all we can do, and we're just gonna have to be content with that and move along and not let it control us and not let it get us down in depths and all this, and and then because eventually we'll be able to move on through past all that. But until we get there, it's gonna be annoying. So yeah, we're gonna try to get as much done as we can, but it's like the past couple of days, I just get to the point where I'm like, you know what? There's nothing else to do. I'm gonna call it. And if we do get there, and that happens, it'll just be the way it is. Because I said before, I'm not really in a hurry to get anywhere in this game. I'm just kind of playing it. And if you feel like you need to min max or you want to min max, that's fine. That's very curious. So, yeah, we're not going to force it. So if you feel like you need this, like this guy's going so slow and I can't deal with it, just know that I can't always guarantee that we're going to have a hectic pace or a slow pace or whatever. We're just going to have a pace that I'm comfortable with. And, a lot of you might be annoyed that I carry around my tools, that my bag's already always so cluttered and that it doesn't look like it's got a lot of function. If that's you, okay. It's, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just, I make these videos because I'm hoping you'll get a little bit, maybe get a little understanding out of it. I'm not trying to take the world over or do amazing stuff or whatever. I mean, we're gonna get to where everybody else is eventually. It's gonna be slower than you might like. It might be faster than you might like. Things might be frustrating, but at the end of the day, I'm just here to have fun. I'm just here to enjoy the process, play the game, and hopefully, maybe give you something to think about. Look at things the way I do stuff, and you're like, why would you do that? It's like because it's fine. We don't have to. It's fine. We don't have to rush and round with like a chicken with their head cut off. We can take it easy. We can breathe. We can have, you know, and if you like fishing, I'm not there yet, but if you do, it's fine. If you don't, I look at fishing as something that's necessary, but I like to have other stuff done and established before I worry about doing that type of stuff. And that's just a personal thing that it's the personal way I do stuff. Doesn't make it wrong, doesn't make it right. It just makes it a thing that I do because it makes sense to me. Let's just go ahead. I'm not going to start pickling these artichokes because we got a ton of them. And now I've got a ton of taro root that I need to get rid of too, but I'm going to pickle these artichokes. Be like, okay. Put them in the right place. Because at some point we will have an overabundant of everything, but right now, not yet. What do I want to do today? We're probably just going to go around and forage. I mean, so I'm thinking about possibly moving this fence over, possibly moving this whole thing over, this whole line of fences over. I don't know. We're not too winter, but I'm definitely going to put another chicken coop and another barn in probably about right here. And I'm going to hope we can get. What we could do before we do that is we could go up to Den and Jocko and see how much it would to expand our cutscene. Awesome. Fine. Well, hello, Benaya. It's always good to see you. That face, on the other hand, Good morning, Carpenter. I hope you're doing well. It was going pretty well until you showed up. Ha ha ha. You're so funny. I'd like to speak with you and your husband. Is he here? He is, but he's too busy to come. But he's too busy to come here, to come up here. Then you'll do. Then you alone will have to suffice. I'm here to speak to you about the candidacy for mayor of this town. I'd like to go over some changes I'd like to make that will be beneficial to you and secure your vote. Is it so? And what are you proposing? You're both very talented craftsmen. I have a proposal that could see you owning a bigger shop and being our consultant. Not just for this island's pufferfish branch, but for all the other branches in neighboring pufferfish branches in neighboring islands. Oh, so you plan on to conquer other islands too, huh? I wouldn't use such a word. Yet that's exactly what you're doing. Sorry, Karen. My husband and I are very, very busy. We won't have time to be your consultants when we're, booked for the next 5 years. We're pretty content with the way we are now, even in this small shop. Well, our offer still stands. At the very least, I'm looking forward to your vote. I'll be voting, all right. Well then, it was good talking to you. Send my good wishes to your family. I just keep seeing you everywhere, don't I? Like a little pest. Thanks for not calling me out here, honey. I didn't want to talk to her. I really didn't want to talk to her. I know. That's why I dealt with her. You know, she'd been visiting the others to convince them to vote for her. Do you think anyone will? Maybe. But I'm not worried about it. I think most of us hate her. This is true. Oh, I'm sorry, Benaya. We got so caught up in the drama. What can I do for you? Upgrade. Can I upgrade the farm buildings? Takes fiber, stone, and hardwood. And it cost 4,500 hardwood, stone, and fiber. I think I'm going to do that. Just so we can be ready to hit the ground running when we get to spring. Hardwood, stone, fiber, right? I think. And tell you one thing, upgrading the farm, upgrading all of the buildings is going to be the focus of the remainder of this year and the beginning of next year. And then, okay, we'll start tomorrow. I think you can only do one at a time. So we can do the coop first, then we'll do the barn. Hopefully I think we got plenty of time to get them done before next year. for the start of year 2. And shortly after we get production rolling on those, then we'll build the new buildings for the new animals we're going to bring in. Because we have them unlocked. We just haven't got them yet. But we will. Just got to remember let's go up and visit the ranch guy up here. What's his name? Jack? I probably need to have some. I get smoothies. It's fine. I need to build relationships more with people, so. Alright, so the animals he has, we have the top row, of course. We have the sheep, the duck, cow, and chicken. And then we also have quails and peafowl open. And then pigs and goats. The thing is, I don't know if we want to put the goat and pigs in the barn, because we can, we could theoretically, it says we need a level 2 coop, which we're going to start building tomorrow, and a level 2 for the quail and the peafowl, and then level 2 for the goat and the pig. And you can see the price. Where the chicken was 600, the cow was 250, the duck was 1,000, the sheep was 2,000, quail is 5,000, goat is 8,000, pig is 12, and peafowl are 20. So this is going to be something we're going to have to do, but I think we're just going to go, when we do, we're going to buy 2 of each, so that means we're going to need 40,000 for 2 peafowl, which is not going to come easy at all. So we're going to have to really have a think on that, might have to get more money than I'm thinking. I think I'd like to take a nap for a bit after you leave. There's always something I could do. There's always something to be done around here. That's part of running a business. I know. You don't have to tell me that. I'm trying to raise my friendships with everybody because I need to be able to. It's not like I want to date them. I mean, the girls that I talk to all the time, obviously I want to date them, but Kira, I don't mind being ignored. In fact, I prefer it. That's interesting. Now, you should tell the other islanders that. They seem to like visitors for some reason. Looking at the happy faces at the fair made the danger of monster slaying worth it, I guess. Are you going to the cavern or coming back? I don't know. Today? No, I'm not. I don't want to hunt today. Thanks. Actually, I like to hunt alone. So that's 2 folks that we don't normally talk to that we're getting a great relationship with. It's going to be good for us in the long run. So that's okay. Can we grab this wasp or whatever it is? I was wondering, trying to figure out when exactly we can open the water farming. I don't think we're going to have access to that for quite some time, but I don't know. But I mean, there's plenty to do up here. We're just going to keep knocking out quests. We're going to keep progressing the story. I don't know. Maybe it's not going to be, because I was watching a little bit of somebody else's stream that they had their farm, all done, and it was all pretty and all this, and it's like, I could do that, but if you're somebody that wants to have a pretty farm, just know that I'm not that person. I don't mind having a not beautiful farm, and It just doesn't bother me. You know, obviously you can tell by the way my bags are and everything else that I have going on that I'm okay with kind of not having stuff really organized. Not that I don't try to. It's just not something that drives me. It's not something that I'm like, okay, I need to have this here, this here. I'm not like that person. It's like, okay, that, you know, it's like I'm not Mr. Designer. I'm never going to go around and have all this. I don't even really know what you'd call it. Oh, I didn't notice we had that open. So that's new. Do we have, that's not, we have, it's interesting. I just noticed that we had that open, by the way. Do we have this open, by the way? This would be nice if we had this open, but I don't think we do. Doesn't look like we do, so we'll have to open some more Sausagens, which is going to take a while. So if you're in a rush, I get it. There's just not a reason. Because like I said before, you can min-max the crap out of this game, but then I think you're at some point. And what I'm trying to do is make sure we have stuff for the upcoming years. And that's the reason why I'm not really pushing. That's the reason why I'm not really rushing. Because I'm trying to just make this enjoyable experience for myself as I just play this game and just enjoy it. And but yeah, if you have any questions about, hey, what did you do on this day? You know, if I can get to the point where I'll be like, I don't know, I don't remember what I was thinking, and you know, point me back to this video and be like, hey, why did you do this, or why did you do that, or why did you do this over here, or why didn't you do this? And because most of the time, you know, I'll just be like, I didn't think about it, or I was trying to prolong the game, because I'm not in a rush to get to in game and get done with this game, because I think that defeats the purpose of playing a farming sim. Is why would you rush to get to the in game of a farming sim? Because at some point we will have most everything. At some point we will be married, have all relationships maxed, have the farm maxed, have all the skills maxed, have every fish caught, have the museum totally done, have the Sausagens done, have the town rank whatever. But is it going to happen today? No. Going to happen tomorrow? Probably not. But you know, where do I think we're going to be by the end of year 2? I don't know. Could be anywhere. We could be anywhere by the end of year 2, and I'm just trying to make the best of it. Over here. Got all the tea berries and such in here. Last sale. Everything else can be sold, right? Tea berries. Bamboo thing going here. You have ginseng that goes over here. I missed the rose hips. Rose hips go up here. All of the other stuff gets sold. All the bugs. Make sure. Yep, okay. Just want to make sure we didn't we weren't missing out on whatever. Do need to get spinning some more of this trash spinning down. Those are done. Give me all of these. Gotta go get some more, so we can make some more essences. So that puts us at 27. So we're almost there already. Okay. Where's the purple stuff? Oh my gosh. Almost out again. That's not good. So we will have to go farm much more kelp, I'm sure. If we make 15 more, what number is that going to put us at? In terms of... that's almost going to kill us. Oh, we're definitely going to have to go get some more kelp. More of every kind of kelp, because, of course. Because we're going to need kelp throughout this journey, and it's just going to be a part of life. So it's a Bree. Oh, that's Nina. I get confused when people ask me where I'm from. Coral Island is definitely home to me, so I always tell them that. Even though I was born here, darling, mother hailed from an entirely different corner of the world. Hence, the conundrum. Am I truly a Coral Island native? Yeah, I guess if you were born here, why wouldn't you be? But oh my, I don't expect the fair to be that exciting. Everyone had so much fun. You sure looked like you were having fun too. Growing up, I felt like I was always a I don't even know what that is. It's an amalgamation of my parents, not quite mirroring either of them. It made me feel somewhat out of place. Thankfully, none of the people here ever made me feel like appearances mattered too much. Family gatherings, on the other hand, let's say my cousins had a knack for reminding me of my uniqueness. That's too bad. Sure, let's do something with Nina. Let's just go to the library. Actually, why not? I haven't gone on a outing with Nina, so we're gonna do that. I'm building relationships. I'm gonna try to build as many more relationships as we can before we get to the end of the season. So, we're just gonna be forging, upgrading buildings. We're gonna be building relationships, and hopefully, we'll be able to do that thing with Princess Marinjani, where we take her up to the surface on her. Hopefully, we'll get just much more of the storyline resolved and everything else that goes along with that. Now we get a cutscene here. Hello, but I am taking care of town business too. This is not why I went on a date. I was not trying to look for another cutscene. Just happening upon it, I guess. I got here not long ago. The mayor said he should be here soon. I promised him I'd take a look at the broken HVAC unit. Hello, Jocko. Hey there, Benaya. Thanks for meeting me here, by the way. I know you're a busy man, Jocko, so I'll keep it short. I have no idea what happened. Last week I received a complaint from Leah about the HVAC not working. Maybe it's a wiring issue or a blown fuse. I don't know what to do. Please bill me for your time, Jocko. I'll sort it out right away. Oh no, that's all right. It won't cost me anything. Please, it's the least I can do to contribute to the town. Well, if you insist, I'll be sure to let everybody know at the next town meeting. After all, a good deed should never go unrecognized. Enough small talk. Should we get to work? I think I might know what's wrong. A similar thing happened with my other's HVAC unit years ago. Let's check the electrical panel first. Sure. It's just outside beside the recycling bin. This way. Here it is. Let's see here. Wow. As I expected, Mayor, we've got a couple of blown fuses. Looks like we shorted the short caused by some old wires. This may take longer than I thought. That's unfortunate. We need the HVAC running as soon as possible. Humid air that come from the recent rainfall could damage the books in the office and the library. But could you give me a hand? With your help, we could get this job done sooner. Sure, I'll help. Let's split the job up. All right, Benaya. Not why I came here, but another cutscene that I won't have to take care of later. A few minutes later. There, that should do it. You handled it pretty well, Benaya. Is it done already? Amazing. I knew I could count on the both of you. I know could always count on the both of you. Big thanks to Benaya for helping me out. I really appreciate it. All right, let's head back to the community center and turn on the HVAC right away. HVAC or HVAC if you prefer. Look, we're almost to B, by the way. We're getting close to B. Don't know that we're going to make it to B anytime soon, but maybe we will. I don't know. Oh, either, sorry. The winter fair brought some charm to the metropolitan metropolitan, right? At least that's what I felt. You know, it's my birthday month, but honestly, I really don't care about birthdays. The best thing about mine is Alice. Our birthday is coming up soon. What should I do for Alice? It's always mind-blowing to think that I have a twin. Take some green tea. We have any? I haven't been paying attention to birthdays and whatnot. Thankfully it's nobody's. Well, we have Nina and Archie here in a couple days. That's good. She wants a tea leaf. Where is she? Because I have one for her. That's not what I meant to do. In our house, which I think is right here. If you haven't been in here, this is where she lives. These days, that's how made me not miss the city as much. And I think I know, and I think it does the same for you, right? If you think about it, I literally live art. That mansion has been around longer than any of us. It's one of the first landmarks here. You know, that counts as art, right? Sure. Well, I don't know the whole story, but Ling could hear a conductor, a study a long time ago, and the mansion was the only place for sale, so she bought it. Excuse me. Where are you going? Take the quest item. We took the Ling. On conclusions of the winter fest fair, I could already feel the new year rapidly approaching us. I almost lived myself when I was young. I didn't know how lonely I was until I had company. I guess I was used to being able to be alone. I didn't know another way. Ling is zoning out. Thank you for this. Oh, I was sleeping with my eyes open again. She's a fish. We still haven't finished the entire circle of the thing. Just keep getting caught by. And once again, it's later than we wanted to be because we got a cutscene, and now we're almost at 40 minutes, so we're gonna have to cut the day short and be like, okay, well, it's been the day. I'll also do that now. So I'm just gonna go report back to the village, and then we'll in the day, and we'll see what happens, and then we'll see you tomorrow for another day of excitement in Coral Island. What's this? But food can be extravagant. I myself prefer the elegancy of simplicity. You should keep that in mind when you're eating. I'll share my lettuce wrap recipe with you because I care. Yeah. Thanks for the lettuce wrap recipe, Leah. I guess. Alright, let's go to bed and see what happens. Married up because we finished the quest. Hard up with Jack and Leah. And we got 3,800, which is not too bad. So we almost totally recouped the cost of upgrading our chicken coop. It can be helpful. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye.